So if we look at the buyer's journey, right, or the sales cycle, right? Explain to me what the sales cycle is based on the trade that we just had now.
All right, but there are a lot of junctions
Okay.
from A to B.
Okay.
So junctions meaning,
You'll be louder.
huh?
You'll be louder.
There are a lot of junctions. Yeah, it's called
Junctions.
Junctions.
Yeah.
There are a lot of junctions from A to B.
Okay.
So we have to be prepared for all these kind of stops,
Yes.
holes, if you like.
100%.
Yeah. So you have to be prepared for that.
Yeah, of course. No, absolutely. So you need to be prepared for the junctions, for the bumps ahead in the road.
Yeah.
Now, great salespeople, they anticipate the problems ahead. So if you could anticipate the problems ahead
Yeah.
and have the responses ready, meaning have the tools in your box ready, you could start spraying. It's like having your finger on the trigger on the M16. So the guy gives you an objection, things like, I'm not interested, call me later, I'm at work, I'm busy. You could just go, brrr, just like that, start spraying, right? And that comes from practice. Like repetition is the mother of all of skills, right? Repetition. So we know what, if you call a buyer and the buyer says, I'm at work after your introduction, call me back. What does that mean?
That means they want to delay the process. They want to like sit on the
fence basically.
basically.
They want to delay. So buyers want to delay the sales cycle. They want to extend the sales cycle. That's what they want to do. So when they say, I'm busy, I'm at work, call me back, that's what's happening to the sales cycle. We as salespeople, what we want to do is we want to reduce the sales cycle, and the buyers want to delay the sales cycle. So if we already know that they want to delay the sales cycle, and we want to shorten the sales cycle, what techniques can we use then? What is the opposite of delay?
Speed.
Speed, right? So we're going to use speed in a tactical way, and that's the part that we're going to cover. So remember these guys, speed is the opposite of delay. So they want to delay the sales cycle, we want to focus on speed, and that's the techniques we're gonna learn on this, right? So if the guy says I'm at work, what would you normally say if the guy says call me back, I'm busy, I'm at work?
Okay. I would say, I understand, Shahin, you're at work. I'm also at work, and I'm going into a meeting in a few minutes. In order for me to find you the perfect property, I need to ask you a few questions. Now, would you like me to ask you the questions now?
Yeah.
Or would you like me to drop you a WhatsApp with the questions so that you can reply to me later?
Very good answer. So very good answer. So what we need to do, and obviously I'll give you my take on it, but very good answer. So what we need to do is we need to establish where that objection is getting thrown at us in the sales cycle. So once we know, like imagine it's the first 30 seconds, that could be a knee-jerk objection, right? So we need to have a different way to tackle that objection, right? If it happens towards the end, then we need to obviously come up with a response based on that particular scenario at that time. Now, the other thing to remember as well, the first 30 seconds of your call, you need to be like a bank robber. You need to be in and out. And what I mean by that, and you need to qualify the buyer or disqualify the buyer. Qualify the buyer in, disqualify him out really quickly. You don't want to waste your time or his time. Does that make sense?
Yeah.
Great.
Okay.
All right, well done.
Thank you.